Pumpkins are part of the squash family, get most of the press this time of year. But what about all those gorgeous gourds? Martha Teichner is here to give them equal time.
Lagenaria ciceraria. That's Latin for bottle gourd. What members of the gourd chorus happen to be wearing. It seems gourd fanatics can't take themselves too seriously. Just ask the leader of the parade, Graham Ottoson.
You do require a sense of humor, yeah.
Ottoson presides over Gourdlandia, a not quite quarter-acre world of its own, just outside Ithaca, New York.
All gourds, all the time. People come in here and they say, "Oh my gourd, it's gorgeous."
G-O-U-R-D.
G-O-U-R-D.
What is it about gourds that strikes your fancy?
I think the very first thing that I noticed is the shape. I just recently did a photo shoot with a neighbor of mine who's 39 weeks pregnant. It's striking how similar the curves are between a pregnant woman's belly and a gourd.
Ottoson would see the connection. For 25 years, she was a midwife. Now she births gourds and waits for inspiration.
I'm looking at a gourd and saying, how are you going to be a lamp? Lamps are my favorite thing to make, but obviously sometimes I have to listen if it wants to be Bob Gordon.
That's Bob there. At Gourdlandia, lots of gourds have wanted to be turned into creatures never seen in real life. But from birdhouses to bowls, nightlights to musical instruments, there are loads of possibilities, many for sale in the Gourdlandia gallery. Graham Ottoson does not sell online.
They are the only member of the squash family that has that nice hard shell when it dries. You can carve it, you can paint it, you can do pretty much anything you can do with wood. The ones here are the umbilical gourds. These are Indonesian bottles. That is an extra long handled dipper gourd. There's about 12 different varieties that I'm growing this year. That's where we planted it, and then this vine, it's obviously stretched as far as those dipper gourds, and then all the way, you can see them.
My God, there must be 50
I know.
on one plant.
Now, so the ones that...
Once a vine is off and running, growing as much as a foot a day, it still has to withstand pests. In central New York, the cucumber beetle, Graham Ottoson's #1 enemy. Listen to that maniacal laugh. If it makes it to fall, a gourd is still a season away from becoming a lamp. This must be 5 to 10 pounds.
Yeah. All winter long, all of these green gourds were drying. Then in the springtime, they all looked like this.
It's ounces.
Yeah, it doesn't weigh anything now.
It doesn't even weigh a pound. Then it's time for a bath. Scrubbing away the outer skin transforms a gourd into a blank canvas.
Use the bigger drill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Visit Gourdlandia, and Graham Ottoson will happily unlock your inner gourd artist. She'll be teaching online classes next year. This part looks like a nose.
It looks very much like a nose.
When it was my turn, I did not make a nightlight.
I'm so glad you have a vision for this.
Does it look mildly deranged? I decided that it looks like if Charlie Brown got electrocuted.
What would the American Gourd Society think? Its official membership, 2,000 Gourdians, is that what they're called? In 21 states. Would they approve of my creation? Or just say, you're out of your gourd?